Welcome to the world where full throttle isn't a choice. It's a must. Here, we talk MotoGP and World SBK, two of the fiercest, fastest, and most brutal racing series on the planet, packed with crashes, speed, and untold stories behind the helmet. You're not just watching, you're diving deep into the heat of the paddock and the unforgiving track. So hit that subscribe, ring the bell, and don't go anywhere, because the next drama could hit faster than the first corner. Jorge Martin breaks silence, confirms exit plans from Aprilia. Jorge Martin has finally spoken up regarding his future at Aprilia, and his statement is crystal clear. He intends to leave the team at the end of the 2025 season. This follows weeks of speculation since the French Grand Prix, where Spanish media revealed that Martin was planning to activate a performance clause in his contract, allowing him to exit Aprilia if the team failed to meet certain results within the first 6 rounds of the season. The clause, reportedly tied to Aprilia's standing in the Constructors' Championship, became a key point of contention. Despite missing several races due to injury, Martin was said to be willing to extend the deadline for this clause, provided both parties agreed. Aprilia, on the other hand, was quick to dismiss these rumors, issuing a firm statement denying any contract breach or exit talks. The team then clinched a symbolic victory at the British Grand Prix with Marco Bezzecchi, a result Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola called a message to Martin that the RSGP is a winning machine. But Martin has now responded. In a lengthy post on Instagram, the reigning world champion provided his version of the story. He wrote, "I want to share with all fans, the media, and people following my career a clear explanation about my situation with Aprilia. I have never breached my contract. When we signed it, I agreed with Aprilia that if certain conditions were not met, I had the right to decide my future for 2026. This was an absolute requirement for me to accept the contract proposal they offered me at the time." Martin explained that he needed real-world experience with the team before committing long-term. "When I decided to switch manufacturers last year, one of my goals was to test the bike in real situations and understand the team and its working methods. That's how I felt comfortable signing a 2-year deal instead of a 1-year deal, and the no conflict, just clarity." Martin stands firm amid Aprilia denial. Despite the clear tension between rider and factory, Martin emphasized that his decision comes without drama or resentment. He stated, "I have always done things respectfully, clearly, and with the sole intention of having control over my future as a professional athlete." He acknowledged that injuries had complicated the situation, but they did not affect the original contract terms. Unfortunately, circumstances following the accident, although they don't alter what was agreed, have shaped this phase. Martin also revealed he had tried to negotiate with Aprilia to extend the evaluation period beyond the original clause deadline. "That's why I have always maintained open dialogue with Aprilia to extend the period to several Grand Prix after I returned to racing. The goal was to give both sides a second chance and make a comfortable decision for 2026. He continued, "I've always been honest with Aprilia, and I've always respected the bike, the team, and everyone involved in this project. The only thing I ask is that my desire and the spirit of what we agreed upon at the time with Aprilia be respected." He concluded with a message of clarity and purpose. "There's no conflict or blame. I simply want to look to the future clearly, after very difficult times and a serious injury, and keep giving my best on and off the track."